So for today, practice, I want to start with this question. My question to you to begin with is, what types of products would you buy at a discounted price if they had a defect? Do we know the meaning of the word defect?
No, I don't know.
No.
Okay, so for people that know defect, what does defect mean? Defect means something that is not 100% function. It might be slightly, I don't know, sometimes slightly bent, slightly having a mark. You know, like let's say if you buy clothes, right, and you have a little hole, a little tiny hole, right? I don't know, in the front, it may be discount from, let's say, I don't know, $200 to $100, right? Would you buy that product and why? Right, I give you some example. To me, the products that I would buy, clothes, right? Something like a tiny little thing that, you know, I don't mind if it's a discount price, because all my clothes are going into the the washing machine, and you know when you do that, usually the clothes run out like not so good in the next couple of times of after washing. And I mean, thank God for the COVID, I could wear something casual to work nowadays. So I would do that. I won't do for the electronic stuff because I would rather have 100% function. So what about you guys? What type of products would you buy at a discount price if they had a defect? So I'm going to put you into a breakout room. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 students. So it should be 4 rooms. 4. All right, you just click join, and I'm going to give you maybe a couple of minutes for you to discuss with your friends. And don't worry if you can't talk about everything that you want to, because the last section of this meetup, I will give you more time to talk about things. Have fun. Okay, everybody is back. Great. That's what I want to see, some of the smiley faces. So again, don't worry if you did not have a lot of time to talk to your partner. I'll give you more time at the end. All right, so if you could guess, right, today we're gonna focus on something about defected, about something that breaks down, something that is not 100% function. So today I want to give you some vocabulary, okay, about how to say if something is not working well, something that doesn't function 100% as it's supposed to be. So we're gonna go down to the list, right? So basically I have about 12 words on the list. Some of them look they're all easy to understand, but sometimes it's just difficult to use them in real life. You have confusion. Sometimes you mixed up with some words. So let's take a look at number 1. I have go down and failure. I have A, when something stops working, when a computer system stops working. So between go down and failure, what is the difference? Can anybody guess? What does go down should mean, A or B? You guys are all unmute, by the way. If you want to say something, you have to.
I think B is better.
B is failure, you said?
No, B is go down.
B is go down. Marco, you gonna say something?
Yeah, I want to say the opposite, but I agree. Go down, and when a computer system stops working, I would assign 1 to B, because it seems that go down is more computer specific and failure is more general.
Yes, See, it sounds easy. It looks easy, but sometimes you misuse them, right? So for go down is correct, Ida. Great job. A computer system stops working when the computer goes down. Internet goes down. We hear that a lot. The Wi-Fi goes down, right? I don't want to say that yet because sometimes my office, the Wi-Fi can go down and I don't have the internet to use for the rest of the day. But something in general, like Marco said, failing, right? The system is not working, it's fail. So you get the idea. What about number 2, fault and defect? It sounds the same, but which one is which? Anybody want to guess? Don't be shy. We all here to practice.
It's a defect. It's the B.
And fault is A. Excellent. Yes, good job. A fault is a problem which stops something working. But defect, a problem which stops something working well as it should. Right? If the system has the fault system, then it's not working at all. But if you have an iPhone that is defective, right? Maybe the inside is not working as it should, right? Sometimes you will hear in America, we use this word a lot, refurbished. Right? When something is defect, they return it to the company, to the manufacturer, and they fix it and they put it back into the market, and it's called a refurbished. And that one, you get a deep discount, right? That goes a lot with electronic devices. I don't know, computer, when you see it's a refurbished, that means it was defect before, but then it was sent to the manufacturer, fixed it, and it's all working. But fault is not working at all. All right, good job. Number 3, between, hi, somebody said something.
Harm to something or somebody means damage.
Yes.
Physical harm to somebody means injury.
Excellent. Good job. Yes. Physical harm to somebody is injury. Harm to something or somebody is damage. Yes. Excellent. Right? You would probably hear this in like if you work in a manufacturing company, right? If it's anything damage, that means it's harm to something or somebody. But if it's really physically harm to you, a person, you got an injury. All right, number 4, what's the difference between complaint and resolve?
Complaint is when someone says that it's a problem with something, and resolve when a problem is dealt with and fixed.
Excellent.
When the problem is solved, just solved.
Excellent. Thank you, Teresa. Yes, complaint is when someone says there is a problem with something, right? I do that quite a bit lately with my insurance company. If you guys live in the US, you know how medical system here in this country is not so well, right? So I have to call and make a complaint. Why do I have to pay this much? I already have insurance and whatnot. And when they fix things, right, and they send me an email, oh, Ms. Ryder, everything is resolved. It's been dealt and fixed. Good job. Refund and recall, number 5. Anybody want to guess?
Refund is when a company gives customers their money back, and recall is when a company asks customers to bring a product back.
Excellent. Yes, refund and recall, right? I do that a lot too. I feel like I do that a lot, and everything in here, a refund, right? When you don't like the product, you bring it back. Or with Amazon, you bought something wrong accidentally, right? I give a great example. Sometimes I think it looks good in the picture, and when I bought it, it delivered is not what I expected. So I return and the company refund the money, give it back. But recall, when a company asks customer to bring a product back, you would hear this a lot in a car manufacturer, right? You will get a letter to say, oh, your car, I don't know, Toyota so-and-so has a recall. Please bring it back and then we'll fix it or something like that. Good. Last but not least, misunderstanding and mistake.
When you understand something in a different way from what is meant, means misunderstanding. When you do something the wrong way, means mistake.
Excellent. Thank you so much, right? Misunderstanding and mistake. This is pretty clear cut. So these 12 vocabularies look basic, but sometimes you confuse and you use it differently. So this is how you know when you want to talk about something that is not working 100% like you were supposed to. All right, let's do some practice. So again, we're gonna deal with some vocabularies, and then I have a little bit extra for you for the connector. So practice. Number one, let's do number one together, and then the rest I'm gonna randomly call you guys. So number one, in the case of product blank, please contact the number below to obtain a returns code. What do you think? Injury or failure?
Failure.
Failure.
Yes.
Because it's a thing, not a person.
Not working, and it's a thing, it's not a person. Excellent, Teresa. Good. Now let's do number two. I'm gonna call Marco. Number two, please.
See, number 2 is refund.
Can you read the whole sentence for us?
Of course. Then return the defective unit to us in its original packaging in order to receive a refund.
Excellent. To get the money back. Awesome. Good. Now we know what to do. Number three, Eva.
Okay. Number 3 is down. I read the sentence. All our computer systems are down, and we are unable to deal with customer inquiries. Please call again tomorrow.
Excellent. Thank you. And this is another word, right? Down. The system was down, means it's not working at this time. Excellent. Number 4, John.
Yeah. If you order as a manufacturer's defect or it's damaged in some way, we will pay for any returns postage.
Excellent. Defect and damaged. Awesome. All right, moving on. Teresa, number 6, please.
When using the machinery, wear protective goggles and gloves at all times to avoid personal injury.
Excellent. Injury, a person. Awesome. Next one, Tomofumi.
Due to a fault in the steering system, the vehicle manufacturer is recalling all cars made in the year 2008.
Excellent. Recalling. Good job. Number 8, who do I miss? Aya. Aya, are you with us? Ida? She's
Yeah.
gone. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yes. I'm sorry.
Over the last 3 days, we have received over 1,000 from viewers of this TV complaint or faults. TV
So
programs.
which one?
Over the, I don't know. Over the last 3 days, we have received over 100. It's faults.
Complaints.
Complaints, yeah. Over 1,000 complaints, right? When somebody is not satisfied with something, so we use complaint. Yeah, it's okay. You want to do the next to the last one too?
Me?
Yes, yes.
It was appropriate to broadcast this before 9 p.m. and we would like to apologize for our mistake.
Excellent. Yes, good. So
Thank
these
you.
are, yes, these are the words about defective, something that is not working 100%, and you have to make a complaint, you have to resolve something, recall, right? So this exercise, I just want to emphasize that even though you know the definition or the meaning of the vocabulary, sometimes you have to look in the context, right? So that's
Mhm.
why a lot of
Yeah.
my students always said, oh, how I know all, how come I don't know a lot of vocabularies? It is okay to not know all the vocabularies. Nobody knows, well, there are some people that knows all the vocabularies in the dictionary, but even if you know all the definition, but you can't use them in the context, then it doesn't make any sense. So this exercise, just to emphasize again that it also you need to look at the context as well. All right, I know I'm already out of time, but I want to give you another thing to look at. So when we talk about something that is not working well, when you want to make a complaint, we usually use these verbs and connectors when we want to talk about cause and effect, right? Cause is something happened. Effect, you want, cause is when something happens, and the effect is what happened after that the first thing happened. Let me give you some example. I'm sorry. So the example would be, oh, I don't really like this. I don't really like the product. As a result, I want to get the money back, right? Because of the product doesn't work well, so I want to get my money back, right? So these are the things that you can use when you want to talk about something that doesn't work well and you want something to happen. I do have a little exercise, but I don't think I have enough time because I would rather have you guys talk with your partner and practice these vocabularies. So I'm going to give you extra time to think about this question to talk with your partner. So I want you to think about a recent breakdown, fault, or any problems at your workplace or at your house if you not working anymore or for some reason, whatever that breakdown, the recent one, what was the cause and what was the result? My example, our cable box didn't work over the weekend. We did not know what caused it. So we had to call the company and we made a complaint, of course, right? Here in the US, we complain about everything. So we complain. The result, they sent somebody to our apartment, fix it, and they gave us 2 months for free because we couldn't watch it for 3 days. And they tried to be nice. So what about you guys? What happened recently? Things that didn't work. Could be your work, it could be at your house, anywhere. What was the cause and what was the result? Again, the whole idea is to practice vocabulary, to practice the verb, to practice the connector that we learned today. So I'm going to put you in a breakout room again.